richer than I ever been, stronger than I ever been. Rolled a Bob Marley up and get the whole of Medellin. Crack cocaine, heroin charges from I was 17. I put diamonds on the neck on every nephew, every knee. 29, still fuck a deal, still got shooters in the field.
I was a construction worker in Adelaide, Australia, now waking up, drinking a morning coffee in my Versace robe in Dubai in my mansion. Feels kind of surreal. I just couldn't help the feeling that that wasn't meant for me and that I was destined for more. And I knew that I was capable of achieving greatness. Today I woke up and seen something not so great, which was the crypto markets. The crypto markets are having a correction, let's say. And a correction is completely normal in the markets. You're going to see very much, 20-30% runs and also 20 to 30% corrections. And we're kind of in round about a 10% correction across the board in that market. So we're seeing sort of Bitcoin drop from 98K down to 88K. Where do I see it going in the short term? Look, no one really knows, but from a chart perspective and a psychology perspective, we're now seeing a lot of fear in the markets. We're seeing that we're almost at an extreme fear level where everyone's thinking that we're going back 70K, 60K. But to be honest, I think that we're going to start to see price start to it up again very, very soon. We should start to see price sort of head towards that 96, 97 again in the short term for BTC, which again is going to bring those altcoins up. I'm a long-term crypto investor because I have a big crypto portfolio that I just leave and I hold, and I also day trade crypto as well. As well as gold. Gold is hitting an all-time high now, 48.50. It's absolutely crazy. It's making it a little bit hard for intraday trading because it's just literally going straight up. I'm not a gambler. I'm not just going to keep betting that price is going to continue. I need to see some sort of manipulations. I need to see people thinking that at top of the market. Then I'll get into some buys. That's what I do in my live sessions with my community as well. So every day we're going on the charts. We're seeing, all right, are people shorting? That's what we need to find out. Are people shorting? Are different strategies shorting? SMC, ICT, port resistance, market trend line traders, Fibonacci. If we can spot them shorting, that's when I buy. But at the moment, it's a bit of chilling time in the markets. Again, we're just going to look for good opportunities only. Like I do live trading with my community, with the currency squad, and we're looking for good trades every single day. That's why the win rate was so high. During September to December, we only had 2 losses. So October, November, December, we only took 2 losses live. So I think as an investor and as a trader that you should always have a long-term portfolio. For me, my long-term portfolio consists of cryptos. I'm also in MicroStrategy stock as well. MicroStrategy is a leverage bet on Bitcoin. I really do think Bitcoin was going to hit that $1 million one day. So for me to be in MicroStrategy, I add to that position every single week. And what else happening for me? I'm looking for real estate investments now. So I'm looking to get into my first real estate investment. This will be my second one. I did one in Australia, which I actually sold when I moved to the Gold Coast. In Adelaide, Australia, I bought a nice apartment in Glenelg, which is like the nicest area in Adelaide. I bought a nice apartment there, which was going to be on the water. It was going to be a cool life, but then things started to take off. Trading started to take off. And I thought, hang on, I'm not meant for Adelaide. I moved to the Gold Coast, didn't buy any property there, sold the one in Adelaide, and now in Dubai for 2 years now. Still have no property, which kind of annoys me. I think that for me, it just needs to be like a diversified portfolio now. I've made a lot of money. I've had a lot of success. I need a portfolio of crypto. I need a portfolio of stock, real estate, and also my day trading portfolio as well. So things are looking good. My main focus is to grow everything this year. I have some huge goals 2026. At the moment, I'm just gonna, do my normal day. So what my day consists of: Muay Thai, trading. I'm gonna have a talk with my brother, who's also doing some big things as well, and starting his brand too. At the end of the day, man, like we're all here in this world to better ourselves, and what better place than Dubai to do that? You look around, like I'm so I'm so grateful to be here. I'm standing next to my 2 supercars. I mean, this is crazy. I'm wearing a Versace robe. I used to work construction sites. I used to be in a hot roof at 60 degrees Celsius roof because the weather was 40 degrees outside. I used to wake up in the winter, my hands completely freezing. And I just remember those times, and it always keeps me humble, keeps me, pushing for more. And, at the end of the day, we're all here for a short time and, not a long time. So we got to make use of every day that we have. We got to make sure that every day is 1% better. If we're going to get 1% better, we're doing the right thing. What a way to wake up, right? I used to wake up stressed out of my mind, needed to get to a job site, which was 1 hour away at 6 in the morning. Now I wake up, morning coffee in my hand, my dogs by the pool, chilling. Remember those days, Marco? Those construction days? Not good. It wasn't fun, but now look. So every day is a mission. Every day we need to go more and more up. So So MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, the reason they've rebranded their name to Strategy, the reason I'm buying this, leverage bet on Bitcoin. They bought $2.1 billion of Bitcoin in the last 8 days. And that was documented. So now they own 709,000 Bitcoin, which is huge. They're more or less controlling the market, but they don't want to sell. They want to continue buying. And when they need to raise money, when Bitcoin drops, they raise more money. So this is why I really like it. It's like they are number one controlling the market in a way. If you own this much of the supply, with 21 million of the supply, you own almost sort of 1/20th of that. They will be owning 1/20th of that shortly. It's kind of crazy to think about, because if they're betting all on Bitcoin, you know, that's even more confidence that this is going to be something that's going to increase over time. And we've seen that over the years. But with Bitcoin dominance being around 59% in the markets right now, a big drop, we're definitely seeing that a lot of people are scared. And that's a good thing. For me, that's when I know that this is the chance that we're going to go for another run soon. And that's exciting for me. Look at these markets now. We're seeing that, yeah, we've had some huge moves over the last 24 hours in particular, but overall throughout the week, we're seeing sort of a 10 to 15% drop on most major cryptos, which is kind of huge. And we're seeing that the fear and greed levels around that 30. So we're seeing a lot of fear in the market, a lot of people thinking that it's going to go lower, a lot of liquidations as well, which is a good thing because we want to see people get liquidated on one side of the market. This is how I trade strategy for gold as well. See people liquidated on one end and then go to the other direction. So that's good. 30 fear is very good for me. I like seeing that. It's saying that altcoin season 28 out of 100. Again, super low. So we know that we're not buying at a high, we're not buying at a top. We're kind of betting at a good level here, which is why I'm going to be adding to my positions as well, adding some more MicroStrategy stock, adding to my long-term holdings there. If we look at the Forex market or gold, look at gold here. I mean, we're seeing price going from 4,536 to 4,876. That's a huge move. That's 3,400 pip on gold in just a few days. We haven't seen a move like this for a very long time. And this kind of correlates with how the markets are moving in crypto. We're seeing a lot of fear, so everyone's jumping into gold because it's a safe haven. Now, for day trading perspective, it does make it a little bit hard because you don't have any structure. You just have price going up and continuing. So we can buy, for example, price had made an all-time high around this level, and we managed to, this was a live trade I took with my community, get a nice buy. If I just zoom in, but we need to see, again, we saw people thinking that the top was in. We saw retracement, saw bearish structure. That's why I could buy. If you look at price now, it's very hard to determine any sort of structure at all. Price is just going up. And so that's making it very hard to get into an intraday trade. As a position trader, as a long-term trader on gold, you'd be very happy. Back when gold was about $2,400 an ounce, even $1,800 an ounce, I was calling for 4,000 in 2025 and 5,000 in 2026. We're very close to 5,000 already, and it's January. So the markets are crazy. There's so much opportunity to make insane money, both by day trading and by long-term investing.
I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel? Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I?
Look good like this? Look good? Yeah.
Don't put the camera to his ankle. He's absolutely destroyed it.
No, show it on camera. He's on, pan it this way.
Show his ankle. Muay Thai.
Muay Thai, yeah.
First 2 years of Muay Thai, going to get some really bad injuries. But nothing's worse than our construction injuries. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
How many stitches you had in 1 year?
I was in construction, I had 50, I think it's 52 stitches in 1 year.
I fell off a roof once, fell over my neighbour's fence, the house I was working at, scraped my hands up, got 16 stitches in my fingers. I don't miss those days. He started working construction, 5 years old or something, coming on site?
I didn't technically work construction at 5 years old. My dad had a construction business, really small business, and needed some extra employees, needed some extra help, so I'd go on site and help him.
That's the pathway we were kind of not forced down, but it's like it was our only option, you know? Only way to make it out where we're from is, I don't know, doing illegal shit really, isn't it? It's
not necessarily illegal stuff, you just gotta hustle. You just gotta hustle. If it's selling shoes, like we used to resell Jordan sneakers.
Yeah.
First job.
14 years old, selling shoes, reselling, kept them all because I loved them too much. Ended up with about 30 pairs of Jordans, 6 shoes to be honest, but they all got wrecked over the years. So how's life changed now? Now we live in Dubai, now we have all these things that a regular person will come and see and think, wow, this is the dream, and it is in a way. We always remember where we come from.
No, it really is the dream. But like, as I just saw, I thought, although like we've got what people classify as, the dream, money-wise, my brother was close to me, but we don't stop pushing ourselves. So
exactly.
Like, we don't have to do Muay Thai. We don't have to go to the gym, but we want to
sit around and do nothing. Really.
Yeah, we want to the best versions of ourselves. So
Exactly.
why not?
Now we're trading the markets, crypto and gold, and times are good, but we always want to remain humble and remember that, okay, we came from where we came from, we did the things we did, we struggled, we were depressed, we were anxious. It just keeps us going, motivates us to keep a level head. I see a lot of people, they start getting money and all of a sudden they think they're the best thing that's ever walked the earth. It's not like that. If you stay humble, remember where you came from and keep working, then people are going to respect you a lot, because again, we're showing our whole story, where we came from, working construction days to now doing what we do.
Yeah, I would certainly never take this life for granted. And I can't remember who told me this quote, but someone said to me, you have to realise it's everyone's first time at life. No one's done this before. So although you might be in a position that you don't think is very favourable towards you, you want to be in a better position, it will come. No one's done this before. We're all working out the ins and outs, and be nice to each other. You know what I mean? Although we're brothers and we pay the fuck out of each other, but be nice to each other, because it's everyone's first time at life. No one's done this shit before,
Guys, so time to be on the charts. It's New York Forex market open. So we're going to go live with the community. I'm just about to drop that Zoom link in now. And we're just going to look over gold. I want to catch a long. I just need to wait for a few more confirmations to get into this trade. But yeah, it's looking good. So let's see if we can catch one with the team together.
Recording in progress.
Hey guys, hope you're good. Today we are looking for gold buys. Had a very interesting couple of weeks, and while price is kind of moving here, we can just jump over to the weekly time frame, and yeah, we're looking at that. It's absolutely insane push. Of course, we had the last trade we took together was a beautiful win. After that, I just didn't see that A+ opportunity, and that's what we need to do as traders as well. If we're not seeing that A+ opportunity trade, then we should be sitting back, wait for that opportunity to come again, because it will. And when price is making these higher highs and all-time highs and really in price discovery, what a lot of the time price is doing is it's not giving us much, but that's why we need to look for internal structure to continue with the bullish momentum. I just concluded my live session. We entered a trade, or we have a limit order on Bitcoin at 87,660, 740, with a 5% stop loss. Look for a push back into 98,000. And Ethereum as well, we're looking at. I haven't entered this just yet though. I'm waiting to see how price reacts at this zone. Again, we've taken out a support level, got bearish structure, trapping in traders, multiple resistance levels higher to target, trend line liquidity to the downside, already taken out a trend line as well to the ups here, sorry. Once price takes this out, pulls back, then I'll be entering a buy on Ethereum as well. This one's going to have a 9% stop loss, and we're looking for a push back up into 3,500. But guys, that's really my life. I don't really do anything crazy, especially during the week. I want to be working. Of course, sometimes I go out and do crazy things, go to the beach club. I mean, today you can see I got a little mark on my face. That's because I got kicked in the face in sparring. That's what I love to do. I mean, you get successful and you realize that certain things don't mean anything anymore. And it's like, let's actually do things that benefits us. Let's actually do things that we love. Let's experience life the way that we want to do. And for me to even sit here and say this is my life just feels insane. Because not too long ago, I was on those construction sites. I was working, breaking my back every single day, really wanting to make a success of myself. And what I did was I just put my head down and I worked, even when everyone told me that it wasn't going to happen, even when everyone told me that I could not be a profitable trader. I proved them all wrong, and I made myself a success. That's my goal now, is to help people as well to achieve success in trading with my mentorship program, but also just live life to fuel my soul, not just fuel my ego, or try and show off and I'm going here, I'm going there. That's all good, and I do these things still. That I actually feel so happy when I'm just 1, trading, 2, working out, 3, eating healthy, 4, spending time with people that I care about. That's all that matters to me these days. I've really done a lot of growth over the last few years, and it's really amazing to see that it's all coming together. Everything that I've dreamt of and envisioned for years and years and years, it's coming together. And but man, that's it. So I'll see you on the next video. If you like these kind of day in the life kind of things, they're raw, they're authentic, they're really me. I'm not trying to go and spend $20,000 at the mall and say this is a normal day in my life. Can I do that? Yeah, but this is really what my life is like. This is what 9 years of focus will get you. A life where you can choose. You wake up and you choose what you want to do. Trade? Great. Don't want to trade? Great. You make the choice. I think that's power in that, and I'm just so grateful to be able to do what I do, and so grateful to be able to inspire people and give people hope and help people to achieve their dreams as well. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you there.